my country is difficult.
Oh, I heard
Yes,
the news.
yes, it's
When it
so difficult.
started?
Yes,
When does
there
it
are
started?
there aren't food or combustible
Yeah, gas.
gas.
Yeah.
It is because exists a protest um, from different um, is, um, actors of my country, for example, indígenas.
Yeah.
Huh?
Mm.
Yes.
When does it started?
15 days ago.
15 days ago.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Wow.
And the streets are closed.
Yes, everything.
Yes, the principal.
Wow. Oh no. So it is really, really difficult.
Yes, there aren't buses
Yes.
or taxis, um, gas, gasoline,
Mm.
and the food is very difficult to find.
Wow. So maybe the streets are like with no people.
Yes, or people is working.
Yes. Oh, oh, come on. And do you know when is it going to finish all of this?
Currently, protests are um, eh, are talking with the government,
Yeah.
but they don't um, they don't have acuerdo
Yeah. An agreement.
government mhm, yet. Mhm.
Uy. Okay. Okay. Great. Perfect. Excellent. Wow. Yeah, it's a really
Process, for example, in my case, my work currently is online,
just online.
just online because it's easy. But other types of jobs
Yeah.
is so difficult.
Yeah, of course it must be.
Yes,
Oh, come on. But well, let's hope that everything finishes soon, right? Because
yes,
it's really sad. It's really sad. One, 2 years ago, here in Bolivia was the same with a lot of like uh like wars between some group and the other group, and it was almost the same, but yeah, it was like yeah, like 4 5 months that it was like this. But I think that everything is going to be a solution, right? Maybe they are going to talk. Everything has to be with politics, right?
yes.
Mm.
I heard about your country. I believe it was with Evo Morales.
Yes, yes, it was with Evo Morales in 2 years ago, I think in 2019 it was this. So Yes, it started. The same thing with no food, no work, the streets were closed. So it was like impossible to go out and even though for work. But yes, I think, but all of this it's because of politics.
Yes, politics.
Yes, but well, we have to have just faith and everything is going to pass, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, Chris. So now let's see. Oh, we have to start unit model C, right?
Yes.
Model C. Nice. So let's see this. Let's start with the first grammar that we have. And the first grammar, it is about continuous, but we're going to use not just one sentence. Now we're going to start using two sentences and how we can link these sentences. So let's see this. I will share my screen with you. Yes. Okay, ouch. Okay, so let's see this past continuous with when. We're going to see this grammar. So let's remember that when we talk about continuous, this is like ing form of the verb. So we have to use the verb to be and the verb with ing. Okay, verb to be and the verb with ing. So now, some linking word that we will use, it is going to be when. We use this when to link two sentences in just one sentence. When we're going to use this, we are going to use when we are talking, for example, about this. In the picture that we can see, this is everything about past. So as you can see, we have two pasts. We have the past continuous and the simple past. And this below, we have the ing, past continuous, getting ready. And above, we have the simple past, arrived. So we're going to join these two pasts, one past continuous and one past continuous and one simple past. How we're going to use this? We are going to see, always we start by saying the action or the activity that started and it is in progressive, and we have one sentence in simple past that it is going to be like the action or the sentence that makes an interruption. Okay, so let's see, for example, in Spanish. Yo estaba estudiando cuando tú llegaste, for example. So we have the action that was in a progressive, it was yo estaba estudiando. And after we have the interruption, that was cuando tú llegaste. Okay, tú llegaste. So that was the simple past. So continuous, simple past. But we have to use the order, the specific orders for this. Okay, the specific orders for this. So we have to use in this way. We have the example here. I was getting ready to leave. And it is great because it means that I started with this action first. So I started with this when you arrived. This is my second action. So what does it mean? That the receptionist, if we are talking about a receptionist, started getting to be ready before the visitor arrived. So in order to make a specific order, we have to use this. First, we always start with past continuous. So this is my first action that happens. And after is going to be my second activity, the simple past. Between the simple or the past continuous and simple past, I will have my connector when. So I was getting ready to leave when you arrived. But what happened if I want to mention first the action that was interruption for me? I can use the connector first, but I can use after the connector, I will use the simple past, not past continuous, simple past. And we are going to separate simple past with past continuous, separating by this comma. Okay, so we will use this comma in order to separate this one and this one. Okay, so if we translate it to Spanish into Spanish, we can see that both have the same meaning. For example, yo estaba alistándome para salir cuando tú llegaste. This is the same as cuando tú llegaste, yo estaba alistándome para salir. So it is the same. But what happens if I want to change just this when at the beginning and start with past continuous? Tiene el mismo significado. Por ejemplo, cuando yo estaba alistándome, tú llegaste. And Spanish is great because it doesn't have a lot of difference. But if we talk about grammar structure, we have to use always this structure. Past continuous, simple past. And when, we have to put in the middle. Okay? Or when at the beginning, simple past, and after the past continuous. But we have to respect these two structures. Okay? And we can use another way because there are some questions. Some people used to say like, can I use both past continuous and past continuous? No, it is impossible. Both with past continuous? No. But we can use both with simple past because we can say like one action is started at the same time of another action. When the phone rang, the receptionist left. These both actions started and finished at the same time. Okay, so when, simple past and simple past. Or maybe we could use simple past in the middle when and the other simple past. Both are okay. For example, here, if I say, I said hello when you saw me. I said hello when you saw me. Neither these can be ing. Why? If I say, I was saying hello when you saw me, it's incorrect. I was saying hello, it means like yo estaba diciendo hola. But continuous, it is like a progressive time. Mucho rato, digamos, hola, 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 así como un disco rayado. So it is impossible to say, I was saying hello. Okay, so I said hello because it started and finished. in that specific time. When you saw me, it's impossible to put here, for example, when you were seeing me, for example. Okay, so you saw me, I say hello. So two actions that started and finish at the same time. Okay, so the only thing for this grammar, Chris, we have to use the structures. You could use this second one, both in past, or you could use past continuous and simple past. Okay, so maybe do we have some question about this, Chris?
It is only past.
Yes, it's only with past. No present, just past. Past continuous and simple past.
I cannot use when with other.
Yes, you could use when with other times, for example, in present, in future. Yes, you can use it. But in this specific, when you are going to use, for example, in a paragraph, two sentences and both are with past, you have to use when, just when, in past, okay? But in present, of course, you can use it in any moment, but we don't have a specific rules in present, neither in future.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you, Lore.
Great. Okay, Chris, so now let's go to the platform. I will assign you. Give me a second. Dun, dun, dun. This is okay. Okay, it's perfect. Now, okay. So could you refresh again? I assigned you all the tasks, but yes, these two ones we have to do it now. So let's start with the first one. Okay, any mistake? That's great. Excellent, Chris. So let's go to the second one. In this part, now we have to see the roles of the structures. If I have my when at the beginning, in the middle, if I could use with past continuous or simple past or both in past, okay? So let's do it carefully.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see.
Right. Work.
The first one, it is a little mistake. What is the mistake, Chris?
Working.
Yeah, they are, right?
Mhm.
Number 3, it's another little mistake. It is, we remember when we finish a verb and the verb in the last 3 letters that we have consonant, letter, vowel, consonant. We have to repeat the last consonant double time. Okay, so stopped with double P. And finally, when Jackie was making the offer, Nick said yes. Okay. Always see that when we have when, we can have after a simple past continuous, right? We can have the simple past, and after the past continuous. But in this case, if we have the simple past at the other, we have to use just the simple past. So when Jackie made the offer, Nick said yes. Okay, so let's correct this. Okay, now it's excellent. Great, Chris. So now we will see the next grammar. Let me show you this. This is the modals of permission. Okay, modals of permission. This is similar to possible, okay, similar to possibilities when we ask for something, okay? So this is, for example, permissions. In this, we can use these 3 auxiliaries. And you're going to see that it is little similar. Why? Because we have 3 ways in order to make permission. The first one that we have to know, it is which auxiliaries do I have to use. In this case, I use may, could, or can. This is going to help us in order to make permissions. We have to start when we ask for permissions. We have to start always with the modal. So one of these 3 modals. The modal, the subject, always the verb in base form, and the complement. We don't have any difference. We can use may, could, or can. The only difference that we have, it is that may, it is more formal than could. Okay, than could and can. And can, but can is the most formal, informal of these ones. Okay, so this is 100% formal, this is informal, and this is like in the middle. Okay, so we can use, or we can ask for permission with these 3 ones. May I speak to someone at Kicks? Could I speak to someone at Kicks? Can I speak to someone at Kicks? So I can use with all of them. It's the same. Now, here, number 2. We're going to use the word please in order to ask the permission, but a little bit more polite. Okay, more polite. We have please and we have the verb in base form. Okay, no more. Please and the verb in base form. For example, in this, how can I make it a little bit more formal? Adding please. May I first please and after the verb. May I please speak to someone at Kicks? And when you ask for permission, it is impossible to answer with the same auxiliary. We have to use like sure, yes, sure, certainly, of course, go ahead, just these answers. If I have this, may I please speak to someone at Kicks? Yes, you may. It's impossible. It's incorrect. Okay. So we have these ways to answer for permission. If my answer is negative, I can use sorry, but I have to make an explanation why it's impossible. Sorry, nobody is here now, for example. Okay, but we don't answer with the same model. This is a little bit more polite with please. But if I want to make 100% of polite, so really, really, really polite, I will use do you mind? So I have do you mind if my subject, my verb in base form, and my complement. So, and this, when we use this, it is not necessary. We never use please with do you mind. Why? Because if it's 100 of polite, it's not necessary, please. So do you mind if I speak to someone at Kicks? And always my positive answer is going to be not at all. Okay, en lo absoluto. But the negative, it's going to be sorry, but nobody's here now. The negative answer could be the same as this other one, the negative. But in positive answer, we have the normal answers with yes, sure, certainly, with the other modals. But with do you mind if, always, always we finish with, or we answer with not at all. Okay, so it is similar to possibilities. Maybe, Chris, do you have some question about this?
No, Lore.
Okay, perfect, Chris. So now we're gonna do the exercises with these permissions, okay? I will assign you. It is not assigned, I think. Yes, so you can, now you can refresh the page and you will find the two, yes, these two ones. The first one and the second. Yes. Okay, perfect. Excellent, Chris. So let's go next. Okay. Excellent. Very good, Chris. So maybe about these permissions or the others, do you have maybe some questions?
Uh, yes, Lore. What's the meaning of not at all?
Okay, not at all. It's like en lo absoluto. For example, en Spanish, puedo usar tu computadora en lo absoluto, puedes hacerlo, ¿no? Eso es.
Okay, Lore, thank you.
Great, excellent. Chris, can you hear me?
Yes, Lore.
Okay. I think that my internet collapsed because it was reconnecting. But I was telling you that tomorrow we're gonna see these comparisons, the third grammar. We're going to see like when we compare same things, different things, or when we ask if they are both the same, if they are different. So let's try to remember the adjectives, no more the adjectives. And we're going to do, because we're gonna do an speaking part of making comparisons, talking about some, maybe we already talk about places, but we can talk about, for example, another topics, and I will find a topic in order we can talk. So just that. And I was asking you, or yeah, tomorrow we have classes at 5:30, right?
5?
5. Oh yeah, tomorrow at 5, right?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, tomorrow at 5. So it's great. It's great. So no, just that. So tomorrow we're gonna start at 5 and we're gonna complete this. Ah, yes. Do you have your list of adjectives, Chris? I sent you before?
No.
No. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, because tomorrow for the speaking and writing, we will need these adjectives. Okay, so I already sent you the PDF, so it's going to help you a lot. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Lore.
Okay, so now we are going to finish here. Okay, no questions and all of that. Okay. Okay, Chris, so see you tomorrow. If you don't have more questions, tomorrow we're gonna continue with the last grammar. Okay?
Okay, Lore. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.